Gotta wear my nice shoes. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventure wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventure, I will show you to the briefing room.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all.
I look so fucking smug. I'm loving the attention.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General. We can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet. Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hats Wadorns. Sees Nigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Morning, sunshine. Early a bit much for it, was it? What happened? And you don't remember then? You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the Welch myself. Well, I can say carry, 'twas more of a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Any road, don't fret. It's little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seemed to have put some colour back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthiel, and he'll let you in the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Mary Wibb was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time, and I doubt she'll look kindly on it if it repeated the trick. Here's my little inn room. Nice and cozy here. Greetings, kiddo. Admiral Bluefizzwind awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes, please. Ah, kiddo, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us not waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business then. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Orosian Alliance. The Battle of Château and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light, who might have once have given them hope, are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Château. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you'll perform this duty. It will be my honor. I knew you would not disappoint. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ulda. A grueling journey, to be sure, were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. What is this? An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Badrod for a few more pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well informed. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when births were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There are other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Ah, kiddo, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are assuredly capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. How exciting. I am destined for great things, aren't I? Oh my, oh dear, my cast of ale is gone, and it had to be one of ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. I would bring the matter to Maelstrom, or perhaps seek help from the Yellow Jackets, but my client would likely frown on involving anyone official. An adventurer such as yourself, though, would be capable of doing a little unofficial investigating. Will you find the stolen ale for me? It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Someone surely saw something. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Now go to the Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. Oh boy, it's the bloody executioners. Not good. Let's see if we can help him out here. After a cast, well, can't really say if it's your cast, but there was a big fella came by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies. What would go down nice with ale? Tain't the only thing I know neither. The louse wore black, and you know what that means. The bloody executioners. Did I see someone walk off with a cask of ale? Why, sure, it was during the afternoon offloading. Fella didn't look like a thief, though. Hoisted the cask and walked right off the Astalicia. Looking for Dodozan's cache of ale, eh? I'll help you. Dodozan ain't a bad sort for a Swivin trader. There was a topper come a skin off this cask. Wanted to know if it was ale, the poxy fool. I'll be right back. Let me do this duty real quick. Oh, this is a different one. where was I? Am I dealing with pirates here? What are you? What are you looking at? This is a dance duel. A dance duel, much more important than anything you got. Much, much more. You may be able to scamper up the rigging of the crow's nest, but can you get down? Not for a siren's teat, you great clodhopper. Begging your pardon, Captain, but there ain't no Mikote alive heavier on her feet than a great gluten rodent such as yourself. Well said, Captain, and well retorted, you bloody sunseeker. Or was you a moonkeeper? What other lands they got? Bah, who cares, am I right? Who are you, anyway? There was a whole passel of you before, but now there's only one. That's a miser's trick, it is. Ugh. Nope, nothing worse than a miser. This horse hunts was with the magical admiral. What was her name? You didn't think like no drinking nor dancing? Bad for corals? Corals? What? That can't be right. Corals, of course, you're right there, laddie. Should you never doubt myself. Anyway, she's magical. I'll call him Madrigal Pinchfist. Passed decrees like they were farts. He decreed no dancing within the hand's reach of spirits. But no Madrigal smarter than a sailing man. We just stopped reaching with our hands altogether. We invented inventable step dancing. That showed Madrigal Pinch Fist and his corals. Or was it morals? Ah, that's right, fella. Gets me all fired up to make us you think like, oh, I know, you want to dance. All this time, I just thought you was about being churlish, but... No, I insist. Dance first, talk later, that's what the way of it. Why, you cagey sea fox, dancing, sailing folk you do. You could swear there was three of you, or was I just... Never mind, you're practically a brother now. You ask me anything. Well, I'm looking for a biscuit cask of ale. A cask of Dodoza's ale. Carried off from Fisherman's Bottom my very own self, I did. Had to, matter of fact. We'd already drunk all we had on board. Of course, Dodoza's getting paid for it someday. Don't make a difference if she frets a different night or two. Why, you reprobate whoreson, that's the tale of the cask you lugged in. Blackguard, you dare call yourself a bloody executioner? All hugger-mugger about that belongs to who? Dodoza has the cods not to mule about the colors we wear, and ye ain't playing for a fool. I'm sorry, Captain, wasn't thinking through. Gots to fix that I do. It's what they call a coral failing. Adventurer, I beg your pardon for my man. I swear Limlian mistook him for an oyster and gave him grit for brains when she was made. Since you're already here, how about you square our account with Dodos and take this payment to him? We'd be much obliged. You dance with us and all, so I'm trusting the guild won't inspire any moral failings in you. That's some long keel on the Estelicia, if you take my meaning. Looks like a fun crew. No? Yeah, those guys look fun. Let's give that guy his money back, and then we should be good to go. Oops, wrong way. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Did you find my ale? I sure did. Here you go. Huh? Well, that's the price I was to receive, but where did you get it? Oh, from the bloody, from the clients themselves? I see. Yes, there's always some blustery young fellow like that. Hasn't earned his swallows or stars yet, I'll wager. Cods, you say? Captain Monskate is kind to say so, I'm sure, but I hail from Ulda. We trade with anyone if they've got guild to pay. Pirates, princes, they're all the same to me. And if I know these particular pirates, and I do, they'll be wanting another cask soon to drink away this little fracas. Many thanks, adventure. I learned how to step dance. Great. Alrighty. Speak to Banneron. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? Personal bleeding envoy. So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself from the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me, I knew I was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you'd go up that bloody high. I'm proud of you, lad. Thinking of how far you've come, why, it is enough to bring a tear to my eye. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Of course, this only is the start. Now, you've got your hands on the airship. The old Aoris is laid out before you like a fair maid on a weatherbed. And she's a big girl too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think us Lominsians are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ulda. And then there is the wild places where the beasties rule, and ain't no bugger without one set of foot there. But you're an adventurer, so I wouldn't let a thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There is an heap of trouble that what plagues every nation, see, tain't just ours, and I'm talking intrigue and infighting, beastmen and God's damn primals, eh? There is an ugly side of life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's a bugger out there that's all that you can handle. Someone tells me you're going to be just fine. That realm's at its snuff, it's true, but folk beginning to recover from the beating the Calamity dealt them. Call me a hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. Just the perfect time for an adventurer like yourself to go out there and make a difference. Well, what you waiting for? Thanks for believing in me, Batteron. You the man. Alright. I think I finished all of the quests. I know I'm not supposed to go there yet, so time to go to the airship landing. Where is that? Oh wait, I need to go to the Marauders Guild. Kiddo, there is trouble afoot. Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata? The boy's grandfather Nedard, but recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sigurd has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to this matter. My sister, Solquib, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been apprised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. This is level 20, so I might wait to do it. I do get a nice axe from it. Ah, kiddo. I assume you're here to discuss the missing child and not the sample bowl of mutton stew. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. I suggest we head to the Red Rooster Stead and learn what more we can from old Nedard. Alright. I believe it's time to fly on the airship. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gardania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Cato in Flames, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Indeed I will. Looks like my name moves quick through the mouths of the Limsalaminsons. I don't mind that. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gardania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Good fortune to you, kiddo. The day will come when your name means the same as hero to the folk of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance. We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Ooh, Gridania looks nice. A sanctuary in the forest, I see. Very nice, very nice. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed here awaits your arrival. Greetings, good sir. You are the Lominsan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way into the city proper, and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Oh, this is cool.